We are live, I hope, for session 23 of Tomb of Annihilation, where our heroes are busy exploring the ruins of Omu.
Hello, adoring fans.
We've got lots of adoring fans, yes. And I will begin, as ever, with the introduction from Paul Orr.
And last time on Tomb of Annihilation.
Following the directions of Orvex Okramus, the Silver Sashes approach the Shrine of Kubazan. Having to cross a murky stretch of water to get to the shrine, however, our heroes notice the telltale eye stalks of a frogamoth. Too late to escape battle. The terrifying amphibian burst from the depths to attack with teeth, tongue, and tentacles. Despite their best efforts, the Silver Sashes are eaten one by the frog monster. And only Xander manages to turn the tables in the nick of time. Whisking his companions away from death's doorstep, he manages to revive the party through magical means after cutting them from the frogamoth's gut. However, all help comes too late for poor Orvex. Devastated by the loss of their newfound companion, the party spends a night of mourning before breaching the Shrine of Kubazan. The site is heavily trapped, however, and even after navigating stakes meant to skewer them, Mac becomes trapped inside while the building slowly fills with poisonous gas. Can our heroes escape the Shrine of Kubazan with the precious key? Will they be able to solve the riddle of the Tomb of the Nine Gods? And would Xanax being eaten have proved that dwarves are a natural laxative? Come, find out next time on Tomb of Annihilation.
Fantastic. I love how he had gas sounds as he was talking about the gas. It's fantastic. He always does a good job with those, I think. I really do enjoy them.
Yeah.
It really makes a big show out of it.
It's very, very cool. And quite in keeping with the feel, I think, of the way we're playing it, so it's good. All right, so as we now know, poor Mac is trapped inside the shrine here, the shrine of Kubazan, and you are busily trying to get the key over to you when. And when it came off the pedestal, the stone doors slammed shut behind Mac, and he is left inside. Mac, you've got this horrible noxious green gas which is spilling out from the statues, the carved frog heads on the wall. Or what do you want to do?
All right. I need to get out of here. Can I try to push open the door?
Are we going by turns, or is this like a free movement?
I also thought we had the keys to the doors. Are we sure they're actually locked? Can we just turn the key and get them back open?
Do we have a key?
Yeah, from the mouth of the frog statue in the center of the.
Oh yeah, pool. Yeah. Who has that? Is it Mac?
Yes, it's Mac.
I would assume they're still on the doors. I mean, we never took them off.
Worst case, you can always put the key back or something of equal weight on the pedestal. Maybe that will do something.
I think we have the cube outside. I look around the door and see if there's like a hidden latch or a button or something.
Okay, so as Mac is pushing on the door on the other side, and Xanax, you have a look looking for a hidden latch. You can't see any hidden latches. It's actually quite good engineering, stonework. It's quite flush with the wall. However, Alwyn produces from his pocket the key that you got from the statue in the centre of the pool. And he places it inside in the lock and turns it again, and the gate's lock clicks open once more. and Mac comes flying through the flying through the door, clutching the puzzle cube, and he manages to escape basically from that. So it was a good job you found that key, because that door was really difficult to get through. So well done for that.
That was simple.
Yeah. I was worried about you for weeks for nothing.
You mean what felt like weeks?
However, you're standing outside here now, outside the temple. You can have a look at the stone tablet that you've got, and having a look at it, it looks like it's got an engraving. It's indented with what looks like a frog hemoth image. And I'm going to place this upon the party sheet as an item.
Oh, if only we still had Orvex, he would have made so much sense out of this. At least we know there are 8 more shrines with 8 more puzzle cubes. And
Can
there will
we
be a lot
melt
more
like gold in the shape of the frog mammoth and sell it as souvenirs?
You could, yeah. I went to Omu and yeah, we got this. You could do t-shirts, couldn't you? Anyway, so you have overcome the first hurdle. You now have the first puzzle cube, and it's one of the puzzle cubes that you need to get into the Tomb of the Nine Gods, or so Orvix told you. However, sadly, as you mentioned, the guy is dead. He is a frog hemoth food.
First froghemoth we encounter, and he jumps right into its beak. It's a shame.
Well, let's find the rest of his team then. There must be some survivors around here.
So where do you want to go? I've shared the map with you. You can just move your token as to where you want to explore to.
Now we can go and look at the lava from the bottom there.
So you want to go this way?
Yeah,
Fine by me.
probably nothing there, but
Kubazan was bravery, right? I remember there was a bit of a puzzle left in the first compound, and I think we will need it to enter the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
I would have thought it would be gluttony.
So where to now?
We make our way to the lava bridge area.
Okay, you head down towards the bridge there, because you want to go and check out the huge lava pool. Probably never seen a lava pool before.
And dispose of the body.
And dispose of the pile. You're taking Orvix. You're gonna.
It's how he would have wanted to go.
Cremate him. Okay, fair enough.
He's only gonna come back as a zombie anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, that was the reason.
Just as you get to about there, you're just at the edge of this roadway, and you see a compound. A lot of the other buildings are ruined here, but this one looks like a compound similar to the one that you just left with Kuzban. Sorry, I need mask it.
Alwyn left.
I
guess
didn't
you're not a fan of
believe it's
cremation.
possible my connection isn't the most stable, so I may be in and out of Fantasy Grounds.
No worries.
I can still hear you though, so feel free to continue.
Okay, so as you're walking down the path, you can see that flanking the entrance to this large circular temple is two stone monoliths. Each one is 15 feet tall and is draped in vines. There are lots of carvings on the monoliths. Does any of you speak? Oh, I don't think you do. A moment.
So it's just a giant circle.
May need to reshare a map with me though.
Was one of the test of circles?
I
Not
speak Abyssal if it's a help.
that you remember, however, it says. Just going to see whether this works. It might not. No, it doesn't. Oops, that gave the game away. It says something you can't. Oh, hold on.
Whatever can it mean?
Whatever can it mean? It says something in Old Umoan, which none of you speak, but you might get an idea of what it says if you're on the ball there. Reliefs on the monoliths show a creature which looks like oh, sorry, just frozen up a minute.
Yeah, what's next? Dragon? Dragon bear? Dragon bear zombie?
No,
Owl, dragon, bear, zombie, lion.
You're so close.
yeah, just miss snake.
I hate snakes.
Do I know from my time in the jungle if this is a native Chultan kind of thing? I mean, do they somehow grow here?
Yeah, make me a intelligence check, I guess.
Wait, we
Or
see this
history.
creature or we see this picture on the monolith?
It's just a picture on the monolith at the moment.
At the moment.
Intelligence. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, you think it is a Kamdan. Kamdans are strange creatures. It's a feline predator that resembles a leopard with 6 snakes sprouting from its shoulders. Although it bears a passing resemblance to a displacer beast, the two creatures are unrelated. Kamdans usually hunt alone or in mated pairs. They can exhale clouds of sleeping gas, which they typically do before fighting.
The sleeping gas, does it come from the snakes or the leopard? Just curious.
It comes from the leopard, let's say.
Sounds logical.
So it's up to you. I mean, you could venture in, or you could continue. You could ignore it.
Can you share the temple thingy with me?
Sure, there you go, sir.
Ah, perfect. Because I just got a new spell called Find Traps, and I think I'm going to start using it pretty soon.
It does seem a good place to use yes, that spell.
You guys want to keep going to the lava place or look in here?
This is the second shrine. I think we should totally check this out. I mean, this is the reason we're here. We need to get those 9 cubes, and then get into the bigger temple.
Okay.
I mean, the last one almost killed us.
Sure, but that's the point. I mean, where's the fun if it's not lethal?
Almost.
If it's just one, it will okay. If it's two, I can only transform one of them. And there's no guarantee it will actually work.
Invitingly, in front of you, there is a big stone door, just where Xander is.
Let's try open it.
Okay, so you push your shoulder to the door. It hangs heavy on its hinges, but it doesn't appear to be locked, and it swings open with a rather loud grinding sound. And it reveals stairs leading down, and you can see a sort of small area of the room in front of you.
Is there blood anywhere?
I am going to cast Find Spells, which is basically just a line of sight 120 feet vision thingy that lets me spot traps.
Okay, as you do that, could everybody make me... Oh, you don't need to actually, because that's not how it works. Oh no, you can do it anyway, because rolling dice is fun. Make me a perception check, please, everyone.
Ugh, and I lost
Sure,
connection
I'm
again.
super perceptive.
Spell the word.
I'm on fire today.
Don't jinx it.
Okay, so Xander, you don't see Xanax, you don't see it either, but Alwyn does, and sorry, neither does Mark. So basically, sorry, just Alwyn, you see a Kamdan appearing around the corner. It's just sliding through a hole in the wall.
Guys,
Because
there's
of course.
a Camden right in freaking front of us somewhere.
It looks like it came from outside around the rear. It's just off to your left there. I'm going to go with initiative rolls, I guess. If you'd be so kind. You don't see any traps, by the way, immediately as you're looking down that hallway.
It looks way too big to fit into the temple. We could run inside.
It'd be a squash, wouldn't it? Yes.
Last
But
one
we'll have
in
to
is
get out someday.
food.
We could try going in and try to bottleneck it.
So I'm going to say that Alwyn has sort of pointed it out, because it was the first thing he said, is, look, there's a Kamdan. So Xanax, you can act as normal.
Okay. So what do you guys think? You want to go inside and try and bottleneck it?
Well, we try and kill it.
It probably have a higher initiative than Alvin, so we should. Some of us should probably protect the poor elf.
Okay, I'm standing right here, and I'm gonna do
You shall not pass.
What am I going
And
to
then you
do?
blow the bagpipes.
Um. Ooh.
Guys, something tell me there's more than one. It's just bardic intuition.
Oh yeah, my intelligence check. It said they probably roam in pairs.
Now you say that?
It just occurred to me. Thank God they don't hunt in packs.
I'm gonna look the other way and
I'm gonna
inspect the bush.
try and cast blindness on him.
Well, you need to do it 7 times.
Yeah, he failed.
He fails, yeah. Means he is affected by the blindness, so... Oh, brilliant, you've got the effect. Thank you.
Seeing eye snakes.
I'm gonna hope it's affecting all the snakes as well.
Yes, I think it'll have to. Basically, it's not very amused. Okay,
I'll
Sander.
use my tentacle rod and it'll be like 7 snakes versus 7 tentacles and they'll be like bitch slapping each other.
I think I'll go over here and I'll say bad things about his hair.
So you have advantage on all your attack rolls against him, and he has disadvantage on all his attack rolls against us. Plus, he fails any ability check that requires sight.
It should do the advantage automatically. Okay.
Oops.
And he failed that.
Yay! I talked trash about his fur and he's like super offended.
Yeah.
Boom!
He's really
Max damage.
he's cross about that. Yes.
Yeah, now attacks made by him will be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Going to write
Yeah,
such
yeah.
an angry letter now.
And I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Elwin because he has a lot of damage.
Can't wait to level 8 when I start do lightning damage with all my melee attacks.
Okay, now it's next turn.
I
Pierce
can
him with
take.
your nipples.
Alright. Oh, it missed. Oh, I got angry and attacked him, and yeah, Don's turn.
Oh yeah.
Am I either lagging completely because I'm still on Xander's turn?
Mm.
Ugh, my connection is terrible. Um, just
Roll Bardic Inspiration on connection.
oh, I'll just use Bardic Inspiration together with what do I have? Short swords, offhand, no longbow, extra attack, and then piercing them. I'll just see if I can quickly exit and join again. Ugh. Weird thing is I can hear you guys fine on Discord. It's just only Fantasy Grounds, which is completely...
That's unusual, actually. That's strange.
Yeah, it only started when I got this new PC, so... Bom, 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 bom. Connecting.
It's unusual because usually when I have connectivity problems, it's usually the voice that goes before.
Yeah,
before
I should be
capture.
hearing you guys quite choppily, but it doesn't even do that. It's just Fantasy Grounds.
I wonder if you. Oh, I know what it could be. It could be a memory thing. Probably if you get kicked out again, when you're coming back, if you nuke the cache, you know there's a little nuke button on the loading screen. Try that because it could be the image size thing that does it sometimes.
Well, I could be, but this is a new PC. I don't even have extra. I mean, there's literally nothing else on it. It
Yeah,
has 16. Yeah, it's possible.
it could just be my the amount of things I've shared here might do it. Try it. Yeah,
I can
don't know.
nuke the cache, but then I'd have to download everything again, I think, no?
No, it just gets rid of local data.
Okay. Well, I'm back in now, so I'm gonna start. Does Bardic Inspiration go for damage as well?
No, just to hit.
Okay, then I'm gonna start longbowing it.
What happened to the maps?
I was just messing around with. Sorry, I've reshared it.
No worries.
I was just unsharing a lot of the maps because it might clear up might solve the problem. All right, so cool, well done, Alwyn. You do some damage to it there. It's looking very cross and blinded.
Not nearly as bad as it frog him up.
Let's have a look.
Heavy damage already.
We're like Saiyans. We got stronger because we almost died.
Okay, he will.
Well, we did level up.
It now makes 7 attacks. No, 14, 2 for each snake.
Yeah, but he's blind.
Perhaps they'll just become one big tangle.
What the hell?
Oh.
Sleepy stuff, I suppose. He's
Sleepy
about to
stuff.
fart on us. To fart in our general direction.
So he does indeed breathe, even though he's blinded. He just sort of a defensive thing, just breathes all this. Oh dear, everyone's failed. Oh my god, what's going on?
Xanax shouldn't have like extra defense for being a dwarf.
Does this count as poison?
Let me just have a look.
Because if so, I have resist to poison.
And Alwyn can use the plus 1d8 of Bardic Inspiration if he hasn't used it already to save himself.
I think a sleep gas does sound like it should be poisoned, doesn't it? So,
What do I need to save?
By the way, isn't magic?
Get an extra 1d8.
Well, yeah, but if I needed 20 to save, it's not gonna do much.
you needed well, I've applied the unconscious to you, but you might be able to get out of it. It's only a DC 12 con save.
Well, if I roll... Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Oh, so close. Alright, well, that was great. We were doing so well, and then suddenly, boom, everybody died.
But is this magic sleep?
Well, I've said it was poison, so no.
Oh, right.
I go one way or the other, I think, with it. So,
Wait, so
Hold on, good
resistance, I
night.
only take half damage. I don't think it does anything if it's supposed to do to get me to sleep. I'm not sure.
Well, okay. Does this count as a short rest?
That's a good question. Well, it says here that the effect ends for the creature if it takes damage or someone uses an action to wake it. So you can use an action to shake one of your colleagues awake.
That would have
Xander in the
worked if...
mall.
Yeah, but we were all asleep. So we wait
isn't...
patiently.
No, Mac's awake. Mac succeeded.
I did? Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Mac's awake. It's just the rest of you there that are... And just to make matters worse,
Just kill it, Mac. I believe we can take one hit.
There's
It'll
more
be
of them.
fine.
I can't take them both. They're probably gonna put me to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna make a second save.
Oh boy. One attack per snake, plus the bite, plus the claws.
however, he had to run quite a bit further than he was anticipating there. So he basically surprises you by appearing at your flank there, Mac. But you are holding your own. Let's see what happens next round. Oh, he beat you to the initiative. Sorry.
Stop trying to kill us.
This place is worse than Australia.
Australia's bad. Okay, he misses with the bite though. Misses you with a claw, so you're fine. It's your go back.
Alright. What do I need to wake them? I need to touch them?
Yeah, you'd need to go up and shake them awake with an action.
Ah, damn. Action. I have to actually use an action.
Yeah.
Then I get a one attack opportunity against me. Oh well.
Yeah, it just says this effect ends if a creature takes damage or someone uses an action to wake it.
Alright, so attack opportunity against me for withdrawing from Commandant number 2.
Okay. He will happily have a swipe at you.
Good thing it's still blind.
Good point, yes, yes. Snaps at you with his teeth and automatically misses because of the blind. You'll see he bites his tongue and he's like...
All the snakes are fighting each other.
He bites one of the snakes off.
yeah. Mac.
Oh, right, he was blind.
Xander in his sleep goes, "That's a bad hair day." And goes back to be unconscious.
You can't actually do an attack opportunity if one is blind. I think you have to see the target.
Well,
But
he missed anyway.
Dawn's done.
Yeah.
I kick Sander awake.
Who, what, who, why?
Okay, Xander, I will wake him up. There you go, no longer unconscious, Xander.
Huzzah! I'm prone.
Presume that's your action, is it, Mac? Unless you've got some special thing you can do.
I'm moving back where I was so that you people have advantage against these two, both of these two, and they can focus on me.
So no turning people into little mice. Right?
Get the rest of the people awake first. Then we
Fine,
can talk about
fine.
mice and stuff.
I stand up, so I'm no longer prone,
Okay.
and I kick Xanax. Preferably in a non-vulnerable space.
I'm super armored, so it's okay.
So that's my turn. but I will give Bardic Inspiration to Meg. Xanax, wake up!
So
Wake
Xanax
up
is awake,
Alwyn?
is he?
Waking up Alwyn will be in action, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not a morning person.
I wake him up.
What the hell, man? I was just having the most wonderful dream.
I barf on him awake.
Yeah, 5 more minutes, Mom.
And I move here, and that's it.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I'm in a bad mood because not a morning person. I'm gonna arrow to death, Kamadan number 2. Longbow. Oh, that's a hit.
He's almost down.
Maybe he's friendly.
I don't know, man. Nothing with snakes on its head is ever friendly. There.
Blinded and enraged, the Kamdan collapses from its wounds. Many arrows in it there.
That's for not having a snooze button, you bastard. Oh, it's my turn again. This is great.
He's in a rage.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, die!"
Ow, my ears.
Sorry.
I will move over here and I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your wife we killed? Or your sister? Or both?" Let's see if it worked.
No,
Nope. He's okay with his spouse dying.
yeah, he's alright with that.
Okay, cool. Cool. You do you. That's my turn.
Okay, the Kamdan here will
Try to put us to sleep.
it would be quite funny, but he's gonna go for biting Mac.
I'm really sick of stuff trying to bite us.
A snake bites you, but it's just a light flesh wound, like a bee sting. So he goes with his claws, Mac, and his claws rake across your naked chest, leaving red lines there. And oh, I did that wrong. Actually, that's me in full. Never mind. Mac, you're up.
Why am I going to do just the same right back at him? Except with axes.
Solid hit to the Kamdan's side. And then another hit. Ferocious blows there from the axe. Oh, the final one misses. From the north of you, you hear a faint sound. It sounds like meh, meh.
That sounds like a chicken.
What the hell was that?
A goat.
A sheep with snakes coming out of its head.
I'm gonna bash it with my hammer.
Advantage. Yeah, you got it already.
Still no good.
Guys, I'm telling you, it's a ship.
Is it a magical ship?
Where was the noise coming from? Like, what direction?
It seemed to be coming from sort of directly north of you, like over the other side of the temple. Perhaps, you know, the other side of the...
Where the wheelbarrow is?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll wait with that. And I'll try to get over here and stab him through the hole in the wall with my rapier.
All right.
These things don't explode when they die, right?
The last one didn't, sadly. Oh, good shot. He wasn't expecting that.
Nobody ever expects the rapier through the wall trick.
Is it dead yet?
Still looks alright actually, despite all the damage you've put through it. It looks quite cross.
Try to knock it out. We'll probably get a good amount of money out of it. Can you imagine it stuffed on a wall?
Ooh.
Tries to claw at your chest again, Mac. Claws dig into you again, but this time all the snakes begin to hiss and spit towards you. But they miss. I'll win.
Hmm. Arrows from the dark.
Sounds like a Vegas show.
And
It's
Alwyn,
already dead.
Alwyn the Slayer kills another one. Both dead by his arrows, and it goes quiet apart from the little sounds from the north of meh, meh.
We gotta check that out.
Yeah, but be careful. It could be a goat-headed Camden.
First one around. Or is it last one around is a slow bag thingy.
I want to go to the back where the wheelbarrow was, but slowly and carefully.
Yeah, I go as well.
Over here.
I'm gonna use stealth and tag along.
I'm gonna run around it in like 6 seconds or so.
Stealth is a good idea.
No stealth.
Max having none of it, he thunders ahead. Some of you are stealthy, and those of you that want to stealth, you can make a stealth check, but as for the
Yeah,
rest of
don't
you.
bother. I look from here.
As you get up there, you see around the cart, mostly under the cart, though, you know, peering out with round and cute eyes are the cutest little cubs you've ever seen. And they like look at you.
Oh no!
Meh.
Do they have snake cubs as well?
They do, yeah. They've got vicious-looking, eyeless snakes protruding from the back.
Guys, we can tame them.
Or we can just leave them.
Think how much we can get from them.
Look, they're
We can
probably
sell
gonna
them.
die. Their parents were just hunting for them. What do they eat anyway? Except
You.
for us.
They eat you.
I think it's likely as the snake and cats are carnivores. They're going to eat, meat, small game.
Do we carry around that dead body? Just like in your equipment in your back?
Well, there's no reason to throw away a perfectly good body.
You're going to feed the... Okay.
I mean,
You feed the
Did
gnome
we
man.
look- did we look on him for loot and stuff?
Yeah, he only had a sword.
Oh, well.
I guess.
Leave the kittens.
Look, they'll like us. They'll think we're their mommy. 4 extremely hairy mummies.
Oh, I hold up my tentacle rod behind your head and like make it like you've got 7 tentacles coming out of your ears or something. And you
I
can pretend to be their parent.
I shall name you Bob. I shall name you Bill. And I shall name you Bilbowski.
You could polymorph yourself into a... into one of them. And mother them.
I don't think I can. I can only polymorph down
Ah.
CR, not up CR. But yeah, I throw the dead body over them. It's better than the lava. It's how he would have liked to go.
It just gave
Well,
them
I'm not sure.
a taste
but
of human blood. They're gonna be human killers when they grow up.
Well,
Yeah,
none
but
of us
none
is
of us are
human.
human. It's a win for everyone.
Wasn't he a gnome, by the way? Maybe they just eat gnomes. I'm okay with that.
Well, no, he was just a really ugly human, apparently.
He was a really ugly human, yeah. I thought he was a
It's-
gnome from his picture.
It's how he wanted to go.
Well, that's the humans' fault right now.
Besides, I'm a
human's
ranger.
problem.
I'm all about circle of life and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we feed the dead body to him, to the baby candles. We just throw it on the wheelbarrow,
Yeah, just try
and
to
I make a
do-
sign. May Thor protect you in the rest of your journeys.
Yeah, try to start with a finger or something.
This adventure is not going how I thought it was going to.
Okay, so you offer up this this ugly dead human and place it next to the cubs, and they look at you thankfully, and one begins to nibble on Orvex's dead ear.
Ah, isn't that cute?
Well, let's go inside.
Yeah, I'm
I
curious.
pet the baby Camdens. Nothing?
Okay.
No biting from the snakes?
Oh, you pet them. Oh, yeah. The snakes will sort of go to bite you, but they're not very quick, and it doesn't look like their eyes have formed properly at the moment because they're so young. So they'll sort of snap at you.
Just wait 1 week, and their poison gonna be more stronger than their parents.
Can we keep them?
No.
Well, I am a ranger. Do I get a familiar?
It does mention in the module that you can indeed, if you wish, to try to tame them and train them. I believe there's rules for that. But I think you have to be a certain type of ranger, don't you? I think.
I have a +5 to animal handling.
Guys, we can have baby jaguar snake things.
Yeah, together with my tentacle rod, we're up to 21 + 7, 28 tentacles here.
Although, actually, being a ranger, Alwyn, you'll think that Kamdans would be very hard to domesticate and train. They are naturally really vicious creatures, and you think it would be unlikely that you'd be successful in any attempt to have a pet Kamdan that didn't turn on you.
Okay, so I turn to Xander and be like, these will make perfect pets. You only need to potty train them just a bit.
Great, and then we'll get to the souk and we'll sell them. So, shall we go? Let them eat for now. Let's
Let's
shall we
check out
explore
this
the temple.
totally legit temple that looks totally not trapped.
I mean, we can pick up the baby Camden and throw them in to see if they are traps.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to keep them as pets a second ago.
I wanted to sell them as pets. I can use them other ways.
Well, we could make it some kind of really kinky petting zoo after we're done here. Go see the froggy mod, go see the Camadans.
I'm going to go down the steps slowly.
Okay. Right, you bravely head down into the darkness of the shrine.
And I'll use my trap vision to sort of spy around in a 120-foot sort of like cone thingy, I presume.
And it
Yeah,
just
we all have dark vision, so that works.
does your all having dark vision, that rocks, that says. Does your trap finding thing just automatically sense the traps?
Good idea. Let me quickly check it here.
I imagine it does, but
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. The trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you would consider harmful or undesirable. Warding an area spell. Mechanical pit. Well, apparently it just reveals any trap present.
Yeah, any traps within range that is within line of sight. Range is 120 feet.
okay, so steps descend into a 15-foot high moss-covered room. 4 statues of Omun warriors stand in alcoves to either side, overlooking a low-barreled gladiatorial pit in the floor. Each statue looks like it was meant to hold a spear, but its weapon is missing. On the far side of the chamber, a stone pedestal stands conspicuously bare. A relief on the wall behind it shows a monstrous jaguar with 6 snakes protruding from its shoulders, fighting off a squat frog-like humanoid armed with a spear. To the left of the relief is a narrow tunnel with stairs leading down, and Alwyn, your trap sense reveals that that pedestal is indeed trapped. Do I need to tell
Guys,
you
my
about the trap? Or?
trap sense is telling me that the pedestal is so very trapped, just like the other one.
Is there anything on the bottom of the thing in the middle?
In the pit, looking down, you can see through the bars there, and it looks like people would have stood around here and looked down into the pit to watch gladiators fighting at some point.
How high is it? Or how deep is it?
The pit, I believe, is 30 feet down, and you can see there are like 2 doors, corridors on the east and west side of the pit. So there's
I'm gonna cast roll for perception to see if I find anything on the ground or maybe on the walls, like a hidden button or alcove or whatever.
Where is the statue of the Camden?
It was a relief at the back of the wall. I think it's the little plaque thingy at the very north.
Here. Okay.
Do I know what the Camadan trickster god's name was, or what it would be associated with?
Well, you know that Orvex said that the Kamdan's name, the spirit god Kamdan, was Shagambi.
Wisdom.
There is an inscription beneath the relief of the Kamadan, but it's written in Old Omuan, so you're not sure what it is.
Does my perception reveal anything?
Your perception reveals that there's tiny holes in this relief. Looks like maybe something could come out of there as part of a trap.
So this could be either like poison darts or poison gas coming out of.
Absolutely, yeah.
So don't
Or
touch the pedestal.
Statues could animate and try to kill us.
Let's do something very unwise and continue onwards down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm?
You manage to follow the corridor around. It is covered with cobwebs and true Indiana Jones style. You've got like big old dusty cobwebs that you have to cut your way through. And it sort of descends down. You go down the stairs and then it slopes down. And if you're following it around, Mac,
Keep an eye out for traps and for stone spears.
it leads into that gladiator pit. Yeah, you'll keep your eye out for traps and stone spears, and it's good you mentioned that because Alwyn, you'll think that the floor of the gladiatorial pit is actually a trap of it's like a pressure plate. The whole of the floor is.
Guys, don't step on the pit's floor. It's probably some kind of pressure plate, and I have no idea what it does. Can we try to jam it somehow?
Throw
What are these
a heavy
two?
rock on it.
What are those two?
Those two are like the other one. They're essentially pictures of Camdan, but they haven't got the holes in them.
So let's throw a baby Camadon down into the pit and trigger the plates. They're probably heavy enough now to trigger them, right? Having eaten half a human.
Okay, Xander, you'll run your hand over the murals. They're dusty and don't look like they've been disturbed in many years.
Can we try to screw up the mechanism of the pressure plate by shoving in a dagger here and there or something?
Well, as you sort of investigate a bit more, Alwyn, you think it looks like there's there's a system of like pulleys and things that go to the pressure plate, which means it probably releases a door or something somewhere off to the right. So it doesn't appear to have an immediate harmful effect, but appears like it sort of opens something, the pressure plate.
Guys, if that pressure plate opens a door, then it's probably likely that there's gonna be some kind of monster rushing in once you set a foot on it.
Ah, so it's gonna be a gladiator fight in
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
me.
the doors are gonna slam shut the second we step into that pit.
I say let's go back up and throw something heavy through the grates and try to trigger the door.
Baby Camadon. If there's a probably a Camadon on the inside, probably gonna see the baby Camadon and I don't know, be friends, be motherly.
It could also not be a baby.
Yeah, squat frog-like humanoid armed with a spear.
True, and then we're gonna see a fight, baby Camadon versus Frog-like with spear.
We could throw Orvex or what's left of him down the pit. This guy has so many uses.
But he's inside the cat, so we had to throw the cats again.
Now, what did we ever do without Orvex, really?
He's the real MVP. So does anyone have anything heavy they can throw on there?
I'm thinking of one thing.
The cats.
Not me.
Oh, come on, it's for the team.
Perhaps one of the statues?
I'm thinking we're probably going to need the statues intact. No one has like a sack full of rocks or something?
I put my fingers in the holes, try to see what's inside.
You're an idiot.
Yes.
They're very small. They're actually sort of smaller than your fingers.
Oh, I go outside and try to look around for like a big rock that I can drop on.
Plenty
or
of
a
rocks
log or
here.
something.
Yeah, plenty of rocks. It's all quite ruined and crumbly out there. You can find a big, heavy rock if you wish.
I can throw my bedroll down there. It weighs 7 something.
We'll try it if the rocks don't work. So I find some kind of big rock that has weight to it, and I go back in. Can I see the pressure plate from above?
I think the entire floor was a bit of a pressure plate.
That's
Okay.
correct.
So, Mac,
Toss
get
it
back
down.
inside. Don't want you locked out.
Alright, bunch of rocks. We pick them up, we throw them in.
Okay.
Until something triggers.
Mac, get back inside.
Okay, you all get back in and stand at the edge of the pit, and in the name of science, just to see what happens, you hurl some rocks down there, and there's a click and the screech of metal being moved into action. And then you hear footsteps, big, heavy footsteps coming from the east.
Okay, I'm waiting to see if something comes out.
Something versus a pile of rocks. It'll be an exciting match.
You see, made of clay is a gladiator. He's clutching a spear in his hand, and is made of painted clay, and he looks in the form of a Chiltern gladiator. In fact, you hear several footsteps, including one of the gladiators in the wall actually shifts to life. Actually, do you guys want to roll initiative? Sorry. I'll see if you can beat him. Okay, so Mac, you'll see the one on the east wall there sort of start to stir to life. There's one down in the pit, and you can hear the footsteps of others coming from down that corridor. What would you like to do?
Quick,
Well-
feed him the slave.
Let's go with just attacking them. The simple way. Off to a bad start there. Really?
Well, they are gladiators.
Those
What the
those
what?
clay gladiators got moves.
He's the one.
I'm gonna try and shoot a crossbow at him from above, on the guy inside the pit.
All right.
Bah.
I'm telling you, it's like Neo.
Okay, I'm gonna duck around the corner of this pedestal here and fire some arrows at gladiator number 3. You guys are pretty tough.
How deep is the pit?
30 feet.
This gladiator, he is just holding a shield and does not have a spear, so he tries to just bash you.
Hiding behind a shield there. No wonder I couldn't hit him.
Shield versus nipples.
He bashes you with that, but you need to make a strength save, a DC 15, please, Mac. Yeah, you're fine. You manage to stay on your feet. He bashes at you with the shield, but you keep upright.
I look down and and shoot a fireball at him. It's a 20-foot radius spear, so if it's 30 feet down, we should be safe.
Just gonna make him harder.
Ew. Okay, he gets half damage. How do I set it to be half damage?
Just drop it on him, it'll do it automatically. Very clever, isn't it? Fancy grounds. Okay, so you you zap him. It's still standing up though.
Damn.
It's unaffected.
No, it did take 16 damage.
It does take
Yeah.
16 damage. You see from the east another gladiator. This one, I don't think there's anything that says they can't run, so he's going to double move basically across. You see him move straight across the gladiatorial pit, and he looks like he's making his way back up to the corridor.
You might wanna hang back, Elwyn.
How small do you think they are?
And a fourth one moves across the gladiatorial pit as well. Looks like he's making his way around. The three that are on the bottom, they have spears. Oh, and alright. Sorry, go ahead, Mac.
I don't trust that. Oh,
Yeah, that was a little bit too. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
They have lasers coming from their eyes as well.
Oh well, you know what? Let's just keep bashing them in. That violence solves everything. Finally.
1 moment, because he'll use his parry ability.
Darn it.
Parry means that he can add 3 to his armor class, which puts it to just not enough, so you hit anyway.
Seriously?
The Clay Gladiator number 3 rolls his eyes and says something about the GM being a dumbass, and reaches down beside him and pulls out his spear and tries to stick poor Mac with it.
Hey,
The first one hits. Why? Oh, I see.
The spear is made of metal, or is it also clay?
It is bronze. Bronze with he's got a bronze spear in one hand and a wooden shield in the other.
Bronze spear is just fine.
And he actually gets 3 attacks now. So he stabs at you, catches you across the chest with the spear. Second attack, a hit.
I try to use cutting words, so
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, well he's got a third attack if.
Yeah, I want to use my cutting words to lower the attack roll by 1d8.
Okay.
I don't think that helps.
What's your AC, Mac?
15.
Yeah, just catches you still, I'm afraid.
I tried!
Nanda.
Okay, so what I am going to do, I'll go after number 1 or number 3.
Number 3, if you have melee, you have an advantage against them.
if you have anything
want-
that can like block number 1,
I have something that will make him drop his weapon unless he's stupid, and then he'll get a lot of damage.
got anything that can block him?
Nope. And they're inanimate, so my psychic spells don't work. All my illusions and stuff. I'll go over here, look at the gladiator, and use heat metal on his stabby thing.
Kind of like gladiators.
Oh, just as a note, you'll notice he can't actually be disarmed. The spear is it's part of his arm. It's part of the
That's
actual.
even better.
Okay.
That means that he'll keep getting fire damage while holding it.
Sure, yeah.
You see
that's
the
fine.
bronze spear start glowing red hot when I pointed it, and then it starts burning him.
Awesome, yeah. He makes his con save. What was the con save for?
He can throw it if he can.
Oh yeah, he can't drop it anyway. So he's just got to take the damage. You'll see it. There's no expression on his face. It's just a lump of animated clay, but you'll smell that it is burning him.
I love the smell of burnt clay in the morning. It smells like victory. Now every turn he'll get 2d8 fire damage.
Oh, have you got an effect for that?
No, it's a concentration thing. I need to remember.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I can do the damage again, as long as he's holding it.
What's the heat metal? 1 second.
There you go.
And sorry, which number was it? It was number 1.
So on the good side, he's taking fire damage. On the bad side, his spear is now super hot.
Gee, thanks.
It's 2d8 and for how many rounds?
As long as it's a bonus action. Each subsequent turn.
Okay, and does he can't stop that then?
Only if he drops it, or I lose concentration.
Okay. So number 2, he's going to continue coming around. Sadly, he can't actually move that far and attack, so Alwyn, yeah, you'll go. He's right up in your face.
Alright, I'm gonna run the fuck away right about here.
Or you'll take an attack of opportunity from him if you do that.
Yes, please do so.
Okay, it's better than his 3 attacks, I guess. Okay, he catches you with a spear as you disengage.
Alright. I clutch my wounded shoulders, stagger across Xenex's path, and then fire an arrow again at Clay Gladiator 3.
Ooh, critical hit. Good.
Let's see.
And my extra damage, that was not a bad turn.
That was good, well done. They look tough though, these golems. Not a lot of hits, you think?
Finish off the one in the corner first.
Or block them from coming to attack me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here and block the entryway. And I'm going to cast Bless on all of us. And that's it for my turn.
Okay, and the other gladiator down here. He tries to. There's now a queue forming, an orderly queue.
I'll use heat metal on number 2.
His heat metal's already. I think does the damage go on his turn?
No, the first one, it's on my turn. It's a bonus action.
To do 2d8 damage. Oh, okay. Have you got a 2d8 damage thing? Okay, go for it if you. I see, yeah.
And I'm gonna cast it on the other gladiator, the one that's next to Xanax as well.
Can you concentrate on more than one thing at a time?
Oh, probably not. I'm stupid that way.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not that good on the 5e rules. I think
That's fine. I'll just do it on the one person. I'm going to then say, Clay, you look more like dirt to me.
Yeah, he's not bothered about your taunting.
That's the thing. Tough crowd. Okay. I'm gonna give my last bardic inspiration to Xanax.
I'm getting pissed at that guy now.
Keep... So you keep attacking him, Matt, but he's still standing. It's a tough cookie.
I think I'm going to try my Wand of Fear. Okay, I'm going to use the Wand of Fear, Cone of Fear, which is a 60-foot cone. Am I going to catch like all three of them? Or
Yes,
just the two in front?
you will
Okay, cool.
catch the all three.
So they need to succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Well, is it a cone of fear you're doing? Did you
I
say?
don't have any action for it.
What's the spell called again? Sorry.
I'm using my Wand of Fear.
Wand of fear.
It has an ability, Cone of Fear.
Make me an intelligence check. If you would.
Okay. It's not great.
Does anyone else want to make a intelligence check? And you're looking for DC 10.
Intelligence check. What did you say?
DC 10.
But for what were we thinking about?
Oh, the golems. Just trying to get some knowledge about their abilities and things. Oh, Alwyn's got it. You think that the golems might well be immune to charm, frightened, and poisoned.
Aha. So I don't use my Wand of Fear.
They're basically walking like lawn ornaments. They're kind of not really intimidatable.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm just gonna try and hit the first one with my hammer. Oh wow. Never mind.
Yeah, this one you'll see him sort of jostling his mate. He's like looks quite cross because he wants to get in and have a fight, but he can't. This one here though, he will try and spear Xanax. Stabs you once, misses. Stabs you twice, Xanax, and misses again.
That's my meat shield.
Oh, Malak's disconnected again.
Yeah, sorry, my entire computer crashed, so...
No worries, I was just missing Xanax, you're not missing much. The other one's stuck.
But he is.
At least I've got a solid state disk now, so my crashes can occur 3 times as often without losing really any time. I'll need a. Map though.
I'm glad we're not fighting calzone golems. Also module in third edition with those.
Yeah, they're really bad, aren't they? At least these are just clay ones. They just can't hit the other ones, the stone ones.
Calzonas in the pizza thingy. And when you hit them, they spurted a hot tomato on you.
Hot tomato, you say?
Yep, tomato.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well,
Tomato sauce, I guess.
I see. Yes, I understand what you're saying now. So they'll get him. Yes, that'd be very nasty. Hot tomato sauce is deadly. Overheated pizza, very nasty.
So did you share the map with Alvin?
Oh, sorry, Alwyn. There you go, there's your map.
Oh, and it's my turn again. I'm gonna fire some more at Gladiator number 3 and hope to do him in.
Okay, snap away. Good shot. Put some big damage in there. It's looking like a little hedgehog because he's got that many arrows sticking out of him. But he's still up. It's damage, but
So close. At least he's critical now. That's something.
Maybe
He's
we can
oozing
get
clay.
maybe we can get those young cats to fart their knockout spells on the golems. Okay, I'm going to heal Mac in my next turn.
Thank you.
okay, he manages to hit Mac 3 times there, and it was quite painful.
No.
Know what?
Don't hit Mac.
he's still up. It says go.
Let's keep attacking and trust that someone will heal me.
That sounds like a good barbarian way of thinking. Just keep hitting him. You're recklessly attacking. Critically hit it, it staggers, it looks like it's going to collapse to the ground, but it just gets to its feet. Still up.
Finally!
Well
Nice.
done.
It collapses.
Even with advantage, I rolled a lot of low ones. Alright, now you have advantage in melee against Gladiator 2.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh, do that too.
Hopefully they can deal with lightning. They can't deal with lightning.
They are grounded, literally. I mean, ground.
They fail a lot of saves.
I'm going to use my ability. Wait. I think it's my Channel Divinity. Yeah. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath and use it to cast maximum damage on all three of them. So they should both take 3d8 thunder damage, or lightning damage, sorry.
If it's maximum damage, you can trigger that from the modifiers box, which is like the little plus or minus button on your top right.
Oh yeah.
It's got a little max damage thing there. You did max damage to them, yeah, well done. You thunder wave them.
Also, it doesn't matter much, but the two that failed, Gladiator 4 and... who failed?
1 and 4.
1 and 4, so they should be pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. Did the one who passed, should he have taken half damage then?
Yeah,
he
but
did,
because... Oh yeah, he did.
Gladiator 1 shuffles forward. Gladiator 4 shuffles back forward. And okay, this guy with his spear. Fumbles about, misses. And misses again. You're standing strong there, Xanax. Sander, you're up.
Finally, I feel like a proper Michi.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Mr. Mac as a second level spell. I'm helping!
Nice.
And I'm going to just stare at Shane in the corner. Oh, wait. Heat metal.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stare at Shane in the corner.
How many
You
ones can you
should.
roll?
Oh, a lot.
I got
From,
Xanax.
from personal experience.
I'm gonna inch a bit closer to get a clear shot, and then I'm gonna poke Gladiator 2 with some arrows.
Everybody duck.
Arrows fly in, it takes a lot more damage. Okay, so more spears on the wall of iron that is Xanax.
Oh, damn it.
Hits you, you manage to maintain concentration on your stuff, so that's good.
What am I concentrating on?
Is it Bless?
Oh. Damn it.
And yet you're fine.
I'm going to once again heal Mac as a second level spell.
Not strictly needed right now, but sure.
Better! And heat metal.
You're very consistent.
Haha!
This poor gladiator standing here after taking on all of you.
Remember advantage.
Alright, some more arrows coming up. It's gonna start looking really bad now, I hope. Oh, that's a miss. And another miss. Oh, well. So 3 damage it is. Sorry.
Damn, they have a high AC. AC.
He's looking critically wounded now.
Still not dead.
And here he goes again. 3 attacks on Xanax. Misses, hits. Maintain concentration.
Oof.
I'm glad golems aren't that smart.
Yeah, they're just mindlessly standing there.
Yeah. Whoa, that's...
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Go ahead.
No, I wanted to. I could have rebuked him with the lightning damage when he hit. Never mind, I already passed too much on my turn. Since my turn.
And he goes down. Again, Alwyn taking the kill.
Kill stealer.
As he falls to the as he falls to the ground, you notice that it actually completely disappears magically. The whole golem, its shield and its spear and everything all just vanishes.
I hope it's not respawning somewhere else.
Behind you.
A sexy ghost.
Heat metal again. And I will just vicious mockery gladiator number 1. I yell at him, you bet you want to drop that spear now, huh? I can't, but you can't.
Wait, I think
Aha.
they're immune. They're
Well,
immune to charm.
the means charms, yeah, I'm afraid, yeah.
It's not charm, as long as it can hear me. It doesn't need to understand me.
Okay, go on then.
Haha!
Still make it cross, alright.
Now if he tries to hit you, he will be at a disadvantage.
Cool.
Wow, I get to go again?
I'll
Oof,
win
I'm
the killer.
blessed.
Alright. Let me pull out my longbow. Oh, a miss. Not that effective of a turn, but hey.
Glancing blow, and Gladiator number 1 steps up into the breach.
He brace me behind my shield.
Misses you.
Heat metal! I get advantage if I melee attack him, right?
Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Still nope.
I'm trying my best here.
Almost. I am going to heal myself with a level 3 cure wounds.
Alright. Well done, you feel much better.
And that's it.
Arrows come flying from behind you.
Get him.
Solid strike. And it goes down. Just one left, folks.
I'm gonna throw my axe at him.
Okay, so you're slaying one, and you hurl your other axe across at the other gladiator. It sticks in his chest.
And I have one more attack action and one more axe. I'll throw that too.
Alright, and hurl both of them at him. Strikes him hard as well.
It's like one of those claymation movies, like Wallace and Gromit.
And then I draw my battle axe.
How many axes do you have there?
How many do you need?
Can never have too many axes.
You are a very poor quality clay. See, I hit him where it hurts.
He looks, yeah, very offended. He's obviously made from the finest quality clay.
I'm going to hit him with a guiding bolt. And he grants advantage.
Definitely not enough weapons there, Mac.
Pow pow!
Me again. I'm going to fire him with my crossbow. Yay, I dinged him.
You dinged him, he did. He steps forward. Oh, he hits you despite the disadvantage.
I thunderously rebuke him.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I need to find it.
Passes.
Wait, if he passes, then half as much. Okay, so I only have that.
Still good
Still
though.
something. Yep.
He hits you with his second strike.
Oof. I rebuke him again.
Alright, you can do that multiple, can you? Is it not a reaction?
As much as my wisdom
Oof.
saving, wisdom, you
Awesome.
know, the bonus thingy.
Awesome, yeah, cool.
Wait, does he actually get the damage? Did he get the damage? I'm not sure.
No, do you want to try make him...
Roll again?
I'll drag the damage on him. There you go, he's taking the damage.
Thank you.
And his final attack is hit. So rebuke him again.
Oof, I'm hit bad, but yeah, I'm gonna rebuke him again.
Passes this time. He looks heavily damaged, but still standing. Mac, can you finish him off?
Evidently not.
So it's Xander's turn for the kill steal.
Oh, wait. Oh, right, I forgot the extra attack. Oh, do the kill steal.
I will write silver sashes across his forehead.
You hit. No, just not
Or
enough
not.
damage.
Look, I'm trying my best.
You're good at these ones.
I just hope he doesn't go before me next time, because I will be dead.
Mac is first to act, so and that's all it took. With a final swing of Mac's axe, the golem collapses to the ground, and
Oh, phew.
all of the golem who have been killed, they all vanish and disappear. And turning around to your horror, you see that the one who animated in the east side has reappeared in that little alcove, grasping his spear and shield and standing motionless. And we are just about on 5 o'clock, so that is where we will leave it for the session.
Alright, so we have to
Oh no!
I
fight
think
them
we need
again.
to give them all the spears. There are statues in the alcoves, right?
There are 4 statues in the alcoves. One of them has got a spear and shield, which is the one that animated. The other 3 do not have any spears or shields in their hand. Oh, sorry, they've got shields but no spears. They're standing there as if, they should have a spear in the hand, but there's nothing there.
The ones that we killed, their spears vanished as well.
They did, sadly.
Maybe we're supposed to. They're supposed to fight the other ones.
You know, maybe they have it hidden on next to them, like this one had, because he didn't have a spear in the beginning as well.
As you're thinking about it, you notice Mac is leaning against some script written in Old Amurian, against that, against the picture there of the Camadan.
Damn it. Probably the reference manual and we can't read it.
Well, next time.
You can talk to the dead. You can talk to him dead. I don't know how to talk to dead thing. Next time.
Maybe we'll have to see in 2 weeks' time when
My
we
guess
meet
is
up
there's
again.
something in the east.